Hello everyone and welcome back to this video. In the previous video, we took a look at the Hugging Face leaderboard. In this video, we'll take a look at another leaderboard on the Vellum platform. So Vellum has actually multiple LLM leaderboards. We'll be taking a look at two of them very briefly today. So the first one we have here is called the Open LLM leaderboard. And open in the sense that all of the LLMs here are open weights LLMs, so you would actually find them on Hugging Face too. So if you scroll down, you'll see that they have multiple comparisons of the LLMs on multiple datasets. So let's say I was fine-tuning an LLM to become a coding assistant. In this case, what I would need to do is navigate to the coding dataset and see which models are performing the best. So for example, here you have the GPT 20 billion model and 120 billion as the top performance, and they are followed by DeepSeek. So in this case, 20 billion is actually a huge number of parameters. It means that my infrastructure has to support this. Yeah, if I was to pick between 20 billion or 120, given that they are both having the same score, I would go for the smaller model. So always smaller is better. If it can give you the same performance, then no need to go for a larger model and pay extra money for the deployment or the infrastructure. And yeah, however, in this case, it might be that you are not able to proceed with any of these, because in the previous video we said that you might have already decided that you want to use something small like a 7 billion parameter model. So in this case, you would look for smaller models. And yeah, they also have some comparisons about which models are faster, which are having the lowest latency. So TTFT stands for time to first token, meaning how much time does the LLM take in order to proceed to generate the first token. So you can see the Llama models are very fast, they have very low latency compared to others. And they also do some comparison about how much does it cost to run these models. So yeah, even though these are open source, and you will run them yourself, again, it comes with some cost for running these models. So they are comparing them, yeah, regarding which ones are cheaper than the others. They also have this nice interface where you can pick different models and compare them side by side, see the differences on different datasets. With also some useful information like the context window, the cutoff date, which is when was this model lastly trained, and yeah, latency and speed. So yeah, I think it's very useful. And then you have this leaderboard, which is similar to the Hugging Face leaderboard that we showed before, where you have the scores and you can sort by different datasets depending on which task is most important to you. So yeah, it's worth mentioning that this leaderboard has only 20 models. So this is very few compared to the models on Hugging Face. A lot of these models are actually very huge in size. So yeah, you might not want to come here before you check the Hugging Face leaderboard first. But still, I think it's a very good option, and it's very interesting to check these leaderboards. So they also have what's called the LLM leaderboard, and this one contains LLMs that are managed by providers as well as open source LLMs. So if you look here, you will see it's the same interface, but here you have the Grok model, you have GPT-5, Gemini, you also have the Claude family, and down here you have Llama. So yeah, it's a mix of LLMs that are managed as well as open source, and yeah, they do the same kind of comparison, and yeah, it's the same interface. Here you'll see the leaderboard again, but this time you have 38 models. So yeah, I think it's very interesting to come here and compare these models against each other. So until this moment, we've been looking at numbers So this might help you to pick 2 or 3 models for fine-tuning. But then we never tested how it feels to actually use these models. So this is what we will cover in the next video, where you actually have 2 different models. You give them prompts, and then you see the responses that are coming from these models, and you get a feeling on how it feels to interact with these models rather than just looking at numbers. So that's it for this video. I hope you found that useful, and I'll see you in the next one.